Okay, let's solve this problem. We're given n items, and items have values, and they have labels. For example, this item 1, has a value of 5 and its label is 1. Item 2 has a value of 4 and its label is also 1, and so on. And we need to choose a subset of items with the maximum sum of their values. But we are constrained. We have two constraints here. We can choose at most 3 values, 3 items, and the number of items with the same label can be at most, for example, for this case, can be at most 1, the use limit. We cannot choose more than 1 item with the same item. Now, to solve this problem, let's just ignore labels and use limit. Now, imagine that you're given just this array, values, and you can choose at most three items from the set, such that their sum would be maximum. So you would just choose the 3 of them, all of them, with the maximum, if they're not negative values, of course, with the maximum values. It would be 5, 4, and 3. But when we have labels and use limit, we're constrained. So we have to check if we have reached the limit of labels. So when we, for example, let's just simulate this. Say we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, right? Then we have also the labels. Let me just write them down here. 2 and 2 and 3. So we can choose at most 3 items, and use limit is 1. We can choose at most 1 item with the same limit. Let's choose 5. Let's sum now becomes 5. It has a label of 1. And then greedily we choose the next larger value. But it turns out that we have already chosen an item with the label 1, because we can choose at most one item with the same label. We skip this. We do not choose this 4. So then we move to 3. So we can't choose 3 because we haven't chosen an item with label 2. So we choose 3. We add 3 here. So 1 has been chosen and 2 has been chosen. And then we move to the next. This is 2. We cannot choose this one, so we skip it again. So we move to the last value, which is 1. It has a label of 3. We have not chosen any value with the label 3, so we can choose it. So we add this here. So the sum becomes 9. So we greedily choose the largest value. But the only difference with this problem and a simplified version, which I told you, is that we have labels, and we just need to take care of these labels, and that's all. Okay, now let me actually show you the code. And we have n values. First, what I did, I put them in pairs, the values and their labels, corresponding label. So this is what I'm doing here. And then I sort the value in decreasing order of the values, because I want to take the larger value first. And then I have sum and then count, and this is used count. Whichever label is used, I'm counting how many times I chose this. And then I say, okay, use count of this label is less than use limit. Then we're going to add this label's value, and we're going to increase its count. And this count here counts the number of numbers that we choose. So if we reach the number that we can choose, which is 3, for example, in first, then we break, and at the end we return sum. That's quite easy for a medium. And yeah, See you in the next videos.